Okay, today we're going to move on to slam balls. So another super cheap, super simple thing. You can get from Aldi. I got this one for a tenner from Aldi, and you can go on Marketplace. You can get all sorts of weights and stuff. Definitely something I'm going to add in over the next couple of months. Is some heavier ones. I find them really useful. I love the bit of movement in it, that little bit of instability. I'm going to show you how to use this. Some slightly different movements, because a lot of movements, if you followed like the body weight of the dumbbell, the kettlebell, while they are different, they follow the same sort of patterns. With this one, we're going to add in, we are going to start kneeling. So what I would say is you're probably going to need a mat or something, a couple of pillows, or something I've used in here before I actually put a decent floor down with knee pads. You can get them for like £5-6 quid, you know. A super simple fix as well, or you can have a mat and knee pads if you want. So we're going to start here. And all we're going to do for the first one is up and then back down. And I'm going to try and remember to alternate which way I do it every time I do it, because I have a tendency to fail on side like we all do. So I want you to consciously make sure you're doing both sides, right? So that's the first one, yeah. Just up and down, up and down, up and down. Again, try and do an even number. Try and do a couple this side, couple that side, yeah. You can do bloody 10 if you want, but a few each side's pretty good. A couple of rounds, really good, but don't feel pressured. Like I always say, if you've got a short period of time, work your way through it. They're all gonna help you, and it's all gonna build. So the next one. So let's say that was okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bias to one side a little bit. I mean, I'm gonna give myself space there. I'm gonna go up, up, side, down, down, up, up, side, down, down, up, side, down, down, up, side, down, down. And you can add that if you really want to. So like with this, I can go, choose to go up on this side and go boom, step as I do it, yeah, and then down. And I can go up, step as I do it, and then down. Or up, little step, down, down, up, little step, down, down. Or like I said, you can go up, step back, down, up, step back, down. It's all on the same feet. It's getting us moving, it's getting us up and down, it's getting us comfortable working down there. But we're having staying at the top, like a lot of stuff I've shown you already, we go down, we're in that position. And what I find is sometimes, especially with back pain or neck issues, that position can cause quite a bit of tension, you know, being down there. So I definitely want you to spend time down there. But for some reason, I personally find when I go up to it from here, rather than down into it, it feels better. Now personally, I think that's because I spent so much time squatting. So I was like forever putting heavy weights on my back. I did so much of it, multiple times a week for years, right? And it felt, at the time it felt good, because I was good at it. But it was disrupting my biomechanics. It was disrupting my body, and it was just too much. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying there isn't utility in it. I just definitely did far too much of it, and it altered everything, like my breathing mechanics when I was doing that movement. It was all geared around moving the heaviest weight possible. And for that, I couldn't have any energy leaks. But that's led to me, I'm through it, like thanks to all this stuff, where I can go up and down quite easily now. But for the longest time, and even now, I still have to be mindful of it, that when I'm going down into that position, it's like I hold my breath, my breathing's all off. And you know, it sends me right into a panic. That's why I spend a lot of time in the other stuff, you know, going down and moving around in this space. But again, I've just found that actually going from this position to that feels a lot better, feels a lot safer. So that's our first little one. So what I do is, you know, I do a little, you know, a little get ups. You do a few of them. Once you've got comfortable with them, that's when you can start to have the side steps in. Yeah, like with all of them, let's not overthink it. Let's not go, you know, nuts with it. Let's get into the next bit. So, I'm in my 4th day of this now, I think. So I've done, what have I done? So, a little workout Monday, and then, which was like body weight. I've then done the dumbbell one, I've then done the kettlebell one, and we're now here. And honestly, I wouldn't normally do it, because I'm climbing in between that, I'm doing a lot of rucking as well. So normally I might do one, have a day, do another. So that's what I advise, if you're going to do it as your full thing, or a couple of times a week, whatever. My point is, I'm 4 days into this, and man, I can feel it. So it might seem simple, but believe me, you're going to hurt in places you've not hurt before. You're going to feel all sorts of stuff. So be careful how much you do, because I don't want too much stiffness from that soreness and tension.